Yeah. I think I already ate. Okay. Well, I'm far enough in the game that I can still get meat. Um, I could like post a link to it. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah. You probably did one of the key quests by yourself, the Najarala, because I saw you having a sword. Are you taking the quest, or do you want me to? I'll take it. Let's see. Where is? I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. I was just making sure it's the right quest, so I'm comparing the symbols to the guide I have. That's kind of what I do too. Oh yeah. I didn't say gourmand. Gourmand. I only took two of the four that were in there. Then your nibble snarf video, you at the end you said just curse spout profanities at you, so I did. I think I actually hit it there. You actually got a hit off. Nope. I got. Uh, I don't know. Is it like sneezing through its gills? Yeah, like that. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, that's nice. Whoop! Boom! I'd help you, but I just hit you out of the way. Oh. Well, I was too busy shilling him. Oh, as usual, it was broken. Tends to be a bit distracting. Yeah. Uh, yeah. My dog didn't want out, and now she's in my room, and I wonder if she wants out. I think I can block. Well, I didn't need to. You mounted it. That's nice. I don't know what that is. I tried to fish him out, but I didn't get it in time. Yeah. Aerial fishing. Yeah. Oh, I hate when that happens. Ooh, that sounds interesting. What was that? Oh, it's not good. It's just not bad. Grindy. Nah, just kind of gliding through the sand, gliding through this rock hill. Yeah, they should have done with more gameplay within the first trailer. Yeah, really shouldn't be where you are. I'm bouncing off him pretty good. Brave. It's just the rapid showing is so nice. Oh, it's dead. Yeah. I have unfortunately forgot I muted the sound on the OBS that I'm using this to play with.
The OBS?
Yeah.
The observational survey?
So I've been playing without sound for a little while. Not that it's that big a deal.
But the sound is such an integral part of this game.
Yeah, and it is nice when you get that nice meaty sound when you hit something.
Yeah. One of my main issues with playing Monster Hunter Generations on the 3DS was that it was always disconcerting whenever I changed to like Pokemon and everything was MIDI as shit. No, I did not. I did not at the moment. You'll have to send me a link to it or something. Sorry, talking to everybody.
That's okay.
Kind of... Wow, all interruptions all day.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you do get that slight visual effect when you hit with the gun lance now, which I really appreciate in comparison to before.
Yeah, you just couldn't tell before.
There were like explosions happening, but it didn't have any animation other than the explosion. You're like, is that hit, or am I like 1 millimeter too far away? Getting better slowly? Good. Yeah. If you go to food, and then go to attack up, and go to pretty much any attack up, and then go to the third last, it's feline artillery, or Bombardier? Is it Bombardier? No, I always make this mistake. Bombardier is the snowmobile company.
Bombardier?
Bombardier, yes. There we go. The Canadian snowmobile company. I see you have taken the next quest.
Yep.
Let us get down to business.
To looking for attack up.
What is it?
At the fence up? Can't tell. It might be. You might have done more stuff off screen than I have. Oh, it's the Najara.
That's the Naja. Okay.
Is the third from last? So it's on the second page and it's the last one, or it's the last one on the first page?
It's, if you want the, he said Bombardier. The Bombardier, you mean?
Yeah.
So you press X once to go to the attack ups, then you go to whatever your newest attack up is.
Okay.
And then on the first page, it's the third up.
Okay.
It's the third option.
This one... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that was right.
I've done the translate a few times because every once in a while I'm like, am I getting the right thing? Pull up my phone, look at it. You know, I should actually, speaking of which, maybe go get my phone just in case.
I'll wait for you.
My phone's just like over here.
Oh, okay.
You can start the quest.
Oh, are you readied up? Yes,
yeah.
You are. Forgot you could... I keep forgetting because I'm so used to just having to wait at the gate.
Yeah. We have, especially for Generations, a good group of people who just pick all the right quests.
Yeah.
And I never really care what I'm doing, so... You know, as long as I'm playing.
This thing... Tinged meat works on it?
I was wondering about that, too. I've never seen tinged meat work on it, and I'm not sure if I've ever seen it eat anything other than, like, that plant shit in the other area.
Yeah.
The PS4 was powerful for its time. It was like the highest graphics console when it came out. Especially later as people got used to developing for it and didn't produce like shit that looked worse than Banjo-Kazooie. Not that the Banjo-Kazooie looked bad, but, you know, it was the same quality level.
Yeah, it's just the hardware limitations.
You know what was kind of the most impressive change in all of console history? Early PS1 games versus late PS1 games.
I actually never had a PlayStation, so I would not be as intimately familiar with that.
Yeah, it's just like if you look up some early PS1 games, they're like the most horrible vector graphics you've ever seen in your life. Like every individual body part is a tetrahedron made up of like 5 sides. It's bad. Somebody can post like some examples of bad PS1 graphics. Actually do so because it's worth seeing. Hey, he helped me reload.
Nice.
Gotta love that.
Was Final Fantasy VII on the PS1?
Yes, it was.
I think
And
in
8.
in the field 7 sprites are old models rather. Not really sprites if they're on a 3-dimensional plane.
Yeah, there we go. Cumulative is saying, I remember Wild Arms 1 where the swords were literal untextured tetrahedrons stretched into long blades. I didn't do my hunter arts again.
Whoops.
I guess in the grand scheme of things it doesn't matter that much, because we are going to wreck this guy.
Yeah. Oh, I've been meaning to tell you about SP mode.
I was looking at that big thing that's like SP mode.
Yeah.
It just gives you extra rewards for doing the quest, doesn't it?
No. This is a hunter art thing.
Oh, okay.
The thing you're thinking of is the up at the thing. It's when you choose your hunter arts, you get the option to press R to set an SP art, and you'll go into SP mode when you use that art, and you'll also send other people in the area into SP mode.
What is SP mode?
It's different for each style. For aerial, it makes your jumping attacks better.
Okay.
And
does it have a disadvantage, or is it just like...
No, it's just use it as much as you can.
It's just a straight up advantage.
Yeah.
That you have to press a button to use for some reason. I can't believe I got thrown there. That was sad.
Oh, it's your hunter art that uses it.
Yeah, but you said you have to press R to use it?
No, when you go to selecting your hunter art, you need to press R to set an SP mode art. And then it just works.
Oh, so you can set any one of your arts to SP mode.
Yeah, unless you're a alchemy style, then you can set all 3 of them.
Cool.
You're in SP mode right now because I use my hunter art.
What's your SP mode? Oh, that's what that means. Okay, yep. I got it. So if I only have one hunter art, does it automatically set to SP mode? Because I've noticed that in single player too.
You might have already set it, but I think your cats can activate it too. I'm not sure.
Sorry, I gotta leave combat. Can't go anymore with this.
That's fine. Oops, that's the wrong button. Meant to put my weapon away. Oh, the trampoline's back down. Let's see if this tinged meat works. Oh! There were explodey things there.
Yeah, didn't Final Fantasy VII have like a really early weird PC release?
I think it did, and then they like released it on Steam like a little more recently.
Yeah, because I remember there was a PC demo for Final Fantasy.
Ow. I might need to leave soon. Oh no.
Do it up.
Here. Let's just get into guard mode.
Yeah, just
ah,
it
crap.
Oh, no,
It's hard to tell where it's going with that spinny attack. So I don't know which way to guard.
I usually just try to jump my way out of it. Except I don't really do that, so ignore what I say. I'm not a reliable source of what I do.
That's fine. Probably won't die another 2 times.
I just remembered all the times where he was doing that, and I was like, this makes aerial really easy, and I just stayed in it.
It's not like we're going to die another 2 times.
I really liked in Final Fantasy VII how they had continue off course or no way. It's probably like my favorite enduring misspelling in a video game.
off course.
Yeah. When you were in the arena, if you wanted to keep battling, it was like, keep battling, and your two options were off course or no way. So it sounded like some really stupid slang expression. It's like, oh, of course, man. We're gonna keep going.
Hey, it's dead.
It's actually dead? Oh, no. Oh, that... How did you know that it was dead?
I heard the whole thing popped up when it's like, and the music started.
Okay, because you said it's dead about 4 seconds before I killed it.
I think our games might be slightly desynced.
But that doesn't make any sense because I had to perform the action to kill it.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So that was a bit weird. It's like the game was like, yeah, he's gonna kill it.
Yeah, let's just give this one to him.
Yeah, you know, you're not gonna make it in time, so just feline psychic death here. Oh yeah, do you know much about these like demon felines? Because mine is the special one. He's like a demon type, and I don't think that existed in Monster Hunter Generations.
No, it's new for Double Cross, and I used to know something about them, but I know they're really good melee fighters.
Well, you know, it's alright.
Beast mode? Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah. Maybe I should go to my feline guy and take away his trampoline ability if I can figure out which one it was. Oh, lovely, a thing. Let me check what it is.
I really need a smart device so I can do that thing with the whole looking
Translate?
at this. Yeah.
It's pretty slow and kind of unreliable, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah. I could just, you know, look it up online and like compare symbols.
Oh, that would take forever, especially when you're checking out loot.
That's why I just take everything.
Steal disabled +6.
Oh, so it's like anti-theft.
Yeah, it's anti-theft. That makes sense. I was like, is there an anti-theft type of thing? And 'cause I would never even try to go for that skill. So the claws level up over time? Does it do that just through regular raising, or do I have to take an active part in that? Like, I don't want to play as them, I just want to use them as my partner. So, if you're watching my stream, the one that I'm currently on, that's the one that has artillery.
Okay, just a second. Waiting for it to...
Yeah, it'll get there. I've been sitting on that one for quite a while.
Okay, that one. Okay. That's it. And is that it? Yeah, that's... Wait, is that it?
My Let's Play of Double Cross so
No,
far is
never mind.
really random. Because I decided to skip like 3-4 fights in a row just because I saw things I've done before.
Yeah.
I'm basically trying to rush my way up to 6-star and 7-star.
Oh, yeah. I should really do that. I'm up to 4-star at the moment.
I got up to 5. 5 only has 3 hunts in it though, that are E.
Oh, did you do all the other quests to unlock the whatchamacallits? The Fated 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in 5. I haven't fought any of the Fated 4 yet.
Yeah, because there's like a quest line to unlock each one of them. Except the Glavinus, that's at 6.
Oh yeah, no, I did that. I did all those mini fights where they show up.
And I believe this is the next one we need.
What is it this time? I guess I could just look.
Yeah, in Garuga, and I think it might be in a volcano. I'm not entirely sure. I'm taking cool drinks just in case.
Nope, Verdant Hills.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
It's not like cool drinks are killing you.
Yeah, I've got plenty of room.
They stay at level 3 until beast mode runs out of time upon it. Oh, I see. Your HR36, can you join? Absolutely. Right after this quest, I'll post all the shit. In all honesty, we're not having much of a hard time with the current monsters, so being rushed up a bit wouldn't be too much of a bad thing.
Yeah, it's like we're pretty much geared up for a little bit higher than this.
Yeah. Did I?
I have everything I need. Yes, I do.
But we're gonna finish this quest first because
We were already
why
on.
not? Yeah. I unfortunately read that a tiny bit late.
This actually might be at 9. I'm not entirely sure where this starts, and I should have been paying attention. I think either your cat or my cat has the ability to see it on the map when it starts.
I haven't seen it. Could be 9. I'll go around the other way. Tell me if you run into it.
I haven't seen it yet. Gonna check up in 10 after I get through 3.
Should have really bought 100 Psycho Serums like I did last Let's Play.
Yeah.
It's the lazy man's way, but it's a good lazy man's way.
If I see the blimp on the way there, well, you check in 4 and I'll check in 10.
I remember having a hard time finding this in just the Let's Play. It's not here.
Okay. There it is. It's in 10.
Okay. Hanging on 10.
Figured I'd ping, but I didn't really need to.
Well, you know, it's a good habit to be in.
Yeah.
So, like, if we were playing with people who were just watching, for instance,
Yeah.
they might like to know that.
Oops. I'm backed up into a fireball.
Yes, I have played a tiny bit of him. I've used him to complete some gathering quests. So I essentially know how it works. I just didn't know how the levels work.
So oh yeah, paintballs.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I don't like monsters that can fly away.
Yeah, I prefer monsters that have to walk away.
Yeah, because you can
They can't
just
for a reason.
you can just follow them.
Defensive strats are fantastic for Garuda.
If it would stop roaring when I'm trying to shoot it, that'd be nice.
Ow!
You okay?
I should probably quickly mention that I didn't really bring much of my supplies.
Whoops.
Yeah. Like, even the supplies that were in the starting box, I had already started taking off when I was like, did I just not take them?
It's right now I'd kind of like to have wide range so I could heal your poison.
It'll run out.
Nah, I'm not going to hit with that.
And I didn't select my Hunter Arts again. Like a baller.
I think I'm hitting it, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, if you got... there was one really large chunk of damage that came up,
Okay.
so you definitely hit it at least once.
Okay.
And hard.
It's good to know.
Was that a Wyvern Fire?
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry.
No problem. Oh, sorry, I dodged. You're like, oh, sorry.
There
Sorry
we
about
go.
that.
I really like Brave, because once you're in Brave mode, you can just Wyvern Fire in 2 seconds. Well, it's like 1 second, really. Instead of a standard, like, 3 or 4.
Yeah, I really like the combo of normal gun lance and aerial, like, way too much.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, notice how often I knock it over with one of those?
Yeah. Nice. Whoops. Oh, I'm poisoned.
I'm going to use this opportunity to sharpen up since this is really after you hard.
Okay. Oh, I don't need to
Are you
heal
still
now.
streaming at 16 megabits per second? I'm pretty sure, yeah. I now have even faster internet than I had before. Whew, that was a very, very clutch dodge. I
Yeah.
used the sideways hop to reload, or the sideways reload hop to dodge the tail swipe. The poison tail swipe. And that did not leave much room for error.
Nice. Saw that wyvern fire.
You're pretty safe under him when he's doing that spinning to wyvern fire.
Two of those. I think we just
Wow.
both fully unloaded on him.
I'm surprised he didn't flinch even. It did enrage him, so I guess he did something about it, but...
Yeah. Well, it'd probably enrage you too.
Yeah.
If someone just kind of threw a bunch of bombs at your feet. Although you'd probably be dead.
About being mobile friendly, I am like the least mobile friendly person on earth. Like, I appreciate if you're watching me on a phone, but I'm not gonna cater to it. You know, YouTube gaming pretty much supports whatever your computer can do. Ow. Ah, I almost hit him in the air there.
Oh, I don't think I... Oh, maybe I hit his head with that. Well, it
Ow.
wanted to lock into red anyway.
Poison's killing me.
That's
Quite literally.
That tends to be what poison does.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that sentence before I said it.
Going to 9? Yeah, it is.
You know, I'm not sure I want to get rid of the trampoline. It's kind of fun.
I didn't even notice it there.
I only noticed it after he left. Yeah. They really did get their streaming backend right the second time. Hey, if we keep going this direction, maybe I can eventually go pick up a couple rations.
Or, you know, maybe look cats to drop some.
That's true.
That tends to be one of the things they drop. Ooh, nice.
And the mount. I like it when it lets me do the unload before I mount.
Ow.
Should probably give you like a
Oops,
vocal
I didn't mean to
warning
do
when
that.
when it's about to go down. You know, so you can kind of get in there.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to do a bunch of reloading and stuff.
So what is your SP? Like, what's the Brave SP?
It fills up my Brave bar faster. Gets me into Brave.
No, but what does it do for me?
Just makes your aerial attacks better.
Oh, I see. So it's not an individual buff for everybody. The SP buff is just general.
Yeah. It depends on what
Got it.
style you're using.
Ow! I probably could have got him. I ran into that shot.
Your style determines what SP does.
Yeah. No, but I thought you meant since I have aerial, I would improve everybody's aerial attack. That was my mistake.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's very clearly not the case.
You going the long way?
But someone goes northwest.
Or are you going to get more rations?
Usually they want you to mount before you unload. Okay, that is kind of fantastic. I am not sure what I'm doing. I was actually not even looking at the screen. So, my bad. It'd be kind of worth it. Like, I only have half the normal starting stamina right now, but it's so weak that it would be kind of worthless to go back and get more stamina.
Oh, I'm really down on my, dang it, I was hoping that wouldn't get me into overheat.
Oh yeah, so I should probably create a weapon set with the gun launch because I think weapon sets save your style, what's it called?
Oh, an armor set?
Hunter
Yeah.
arts?
It sets, it saves your hunter arts and your style and everything. Oh,
Yeah, so
yeah, it
probably
does
do
save your
that.
style.
yeah, because I was thinking, why am I now losing my style every time I change weapons? And in my game, I didn't. I would feel like I should just wyvern fire him and completely forget about leveling up my staff.
Ow.
on.
Hey, you got him! Nice.
I had to turn up the barrel. What's up, Reality? How's it going?
Hey, Reality Jaunt.
How's the jaunt going? How's the surreal saunter heading?
It's such an awesome name.
It really is. Right in the tail. Death by butt shot. If we're both playing Gunlands, we're gonna be so bad at cutting parts off.
That's true, isn't it?
Not that I'm.
Go ahead.
Not that I'm not alright with that. I guess I could just, if we need tails at some point, switch to the longsword.
Yeah. Or I could too. Also got a longsword going. This is my most upgraded weapon, but it's not much more upgraded than anything else.
Too much gunning, not enough lancing. Fuck that noise, it's all gunning all day. If they could give me a pair of brass knuckles that just shot people, that's what I'd be using.
That seems like incredibly painful to both people.
Yeah, it would probably have mad recoil and it would hurt your hands a lot. But I know for a fact that the weapon has been made before, and it is the stupidest thing on earth. It was made in France quite a long time ago, and it was brass knuckles that had like a tiny little pocket knife, like 1 inch, that flipped out, and also a gun. That was so weak that it couldn't easily pierce skin. So the idea was to cut a person and then shoot the bullet inside. It was really bad.
Hold on, I'm going to switch up weapons for a minute. Does mean I need to switch styles.
You know, cumulative poses a fair point right now. A pair of brass knuckles that shot people, kind of like a handgun. Yeah. Yes, they are pretty close.
I don't care what that is. I really can't read any of my hunter arts, but because I'm using 3 different weapons, it's hard to tell what I'm using.
Yeah, okay. Time to go to the hunter arts and then save this armor set. Wait, what? I'm in the wrong armor set. No wonder I'm not doing enough damage. I was trying to explain Monster Hunter to a friend who was over the other day, and he's like, how do you know it's weak? I'm like, it's that it's limping. And then I hit him with something and he started running around. He's like, what's happening now? He's enraged. When does he get enraged? I'm not sure. When you attack him, or when he's tired, or when he feels like it. It's pretty much a whole variety of things. I think this is Wyvern Fire. I know that if I try to translate Wyvern Fire,
Okay, we gotta be careful. This is a capture quest.
okay. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, important stuff.
It's okay. I'm going through my inventory to see what I can take. Taking some extra trank bombs and a couple extra traps.
Okay, so back to the translator. There we go. Okay, so yeah. Ships devised are based on ancient traditions of if is similar to the vortex rolled breath, also hold is not. Shield would also be coming, resulting. Take time of birth force, explode, and generated from the moment spread the gradually. Soon that though. That seems about right.
I love literal translations.
Oh, I see. I never actually did activate my SP mode. I just did it. Okay, and now I have to save the armor set. Register this.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Actually, I have the wrong armor equipped, so... gun lance brings all the boys to the yard. It doesn't have a slot, does it? No, so I need to use this instead of my gathering trinket. Brass knuckles. Green toasted finger bang. I actually wanted to post a link to these. Yeah, French brass knuckle gun. It is the worst thing. Yeah, actually just Google search French brass knuckle gun. Because there's actually a lot of them. Maybe some of them were a bit more intense than, oh my god. They have like a ring derringer. But do Google that. It's homework right now, guys. Which of these are trinkets? Is this trinkets? No. That's customization. Trinket. There we go. Wait, what have I done? I turned it gray.
What have you done?
Okay, don't know what that is. Is this how... Yeah, there we go. This is how you set gems. Which means... that. Oh, the gems are part of the set? So they all unset if you're not using them?
You can unset all your gems by pressing Y in the set gems thing.
Okay. But I think they now unset automatically if you put on a set.
Well, if you have a set without gems in them, and then you put... They should stay in the set, but they need to actually...
No, I mean that my set was saved without the gems.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that was actually a... Navigating menu. There we go. Up large. Yeah, there we go. Large looks like the Japanese symbol for fire.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. It's one of the few Japanese symbols I actually know.
Same.
And I don't even know why I know it.
I know it because of Yu-Gi-Oh! Mostly. Oh, what happened?
I used a coupon.
Oh, okay. It just said Yessik, Japanese.
Yessik Japanese stuff. Oh, wonderful. Or as Professor Oak would say, wonderful!
I was gonna ask if you were Professor Oak now.
Oh, you know I am.
I should play Pokemon Snap one of these days. I can't find a copy around here.
I, for some reason, I'll have to find it if I'm ever gonna like send it or anything, but I have 3 copies. I was cleaning my, I don't even have a Nintendo 64.
I do, and recording it's kind of a hassle, but it may have just been OBS, but I might be able to do it now. Because the OBS has been updated a lot since I tried. Remember, Capture Quest.
By the way, I wonder if that guy who wanted to join is still in the chat and I just completely ignored him.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, he's probably not.
No.
I hope. Okay, so are you going to take the trap or should I?
You take the trap and Trank Bomb since I've got extras on me.
Okay.
That way we can both kind of keep an eye on it.
What are we even capturing?
Nargacuga?
Oh, shit, okay. You guys probably hanging in Area 6 then, I'd imagine.
It's tend to be where he starts.
India 2. Yeah, Pokemon. Oh yeah, it's on the Pokemon sign for the cards. That might actually be what I know it from. Did I go with the wrong feline ability?
Actually, now that I think about it, didn't they just recently, when the Switch came out, put Pokemon Snap on the Wii U?
Did they?
Yeah, it's on the Wii U eShop.
No. Oh god, I got something stolen. I have no idea what it was.
Is it this guy? Oh, dang it! Get back here with my whatever it was.
No, he burrowed.
No.
All I know is that the item that he stole had 2 symbols only.
Was it your map? No, it wasn't your map.
No, my map's still there.
Hmm.
It was Whetstone. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Narga's not here. Probably Area 5 then?
Maybe?
Could be 4 too. I know Narga likes big areas.
Yeah.
Don't see him going to 8 very often.
He's in there.
Yeah, awesome. I also finally hooked up my Switch to Ethernet.
Oh yeah, I've got a whatchamacallit too, Ethernet cable in there.
Yeah, no, it works really well. Like the Ethernet adapter gives me a download speed of 100 megabits.
It's probably because I'm like going through another thing. It's not giving me as much, but I've got what, over 10?
That is nice compared to what Nintendo can do normally
Yeah.
via wireless. Narga, can you just come back?
If I had
over
remembered
here?
I had one of those, I could have probably downloaded this in less than 3 hours.
Yeah, I did that too.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, you see, Cumulative, I actually, oh no, I'm not sure why I did it, but occasionally I just stop holding on and press the buttons to stab again.
Oh, sorry about that.
No problem. Boom.
Yeah, nice. Oh, it's enraged.
Oh, Enraged Narg, always my favorite. Yeah, I was gonna say, Cumulative. I unload before I mount so that I can unload again. It's special.
My unloading is special.
My unload is twice.
Narga Kuga seems to be like enraged incredibly short amounts of time, but it happens
Quite a
like
lot.
yeah, it happens so often.
I have a very hard time jumping on to Nargacuga.
It's a very mobile monster, like a gun.
Yeah. Fortunately, I actually find mobile monsters easier with the gun lance than with the mobile weapon.
Dang
But I
your,
literally just have to wait for it to come to me.
dang your arm blades and their hardness. Oh well, that hurt like quite a bit.
Yeah, that was really, really quite a hit. Are
Probably
you still
gonna get
using
hit
the
here.
Jabba?
No. Yes.
Me too. It's not the greatest for armor, but I really just don't want to get rid of that attack up large.
Oh, I've switched my armor yet.
Oh, I thought you said you were using it.
Oh no, I was saying yes to something else.
Yeah, I see.
But I'm using the Hermitar armor, the giant crab, the
Oh,
giant
yeah.
enemy crab.
Hey! Put down trampoline.
That missed entirely.
Oh no! Oh!
You okay?
Completely wasted Hunter Art. God. This guy's being real mean.
I just remembered this thing can fly. So might as well paintball it while I can.
Oh my god. Okay. I gotta shape up. Cause he needs a man, he needs a man. So,
You need to get over there.
okay, my gun lance is now so damaged that I cannot shell.
I have no idea how much damage we've done to it.
My gun lance is so damaged that I cannot shell, but I can also not disengage from combat right now.
Hopefully not too much. I want to kill it.
Oh yeah. No, he's not damaged. My gunblade is. Oh, no,
Oh.
my fucking lance. Why am I calling it gunblade? I guess it is, kind of.
It's leaving.
A glaive gun? Okay, that sounds fantastic.
How would that work?
Or it'd just be a long pole with a gun at the end. And like a trigger that works throughout the whole thing.
Huh. Yeah, I suppose that could work.
Sounds good to me. You know, for certain types of warfare, that could be useful.
Now
Yes, that is a good thing to be able to.
I'm just picturing like a long stick with a rubber band attached to it.
Yeah.
Gun strapped on the end.
That's the reason it never got into production, is because they were really worried the rubber band was just going to break all the time. A gun glove. Oh, it was a gun glove. I thought you said it was a gun glaive. That's yours is much more normal and less badass than mine.
Are you leaving again? You like weak?
I don't know. It's just moving.
I might put a trap down and try and get it.
Okay, well, you might as well. I'll just shell the hell out of it while you do that.
Sounds
so
good.
You might, yeah, you know. Gun glaive online.
Better than sword art.
Is that a game?
I think it's just a pun.
Ah.
Oh, come on.
Good.
Half a second away from putting that down. Well, the trap's down at least. Okay. No, not down yet.
Which is really too bad because I just did a ton of damage to him. Twice.
I think we might want to... it's so hard to tell.
Now might be time to ease off. You have two traps?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to put it down or if he's going to leave. Here.
Oh.
Now might not be a bad time to do it.
Yeah, put it down, like, as under him as you can get. He's about to calm down. There we go.
Okay. Is that in?
Yep, that's perfect.
There we go.
Okay, that was actually fantastic.
Wonderful.
That sounds exactly what the U.S. military would spend their fortune on. Have you heard about the fucking Joint Strike Fighter? The U.S. government's literally sank like $2 trillion into it, and it really it's not possible. The plane cannot work. It's essentially they're trying to make a magic plane. And there's like 3 operational ones and they can't engage in dogfighting. So they're completely worthless.
Oh then.
Yeah. That's the US government spending for you.
Yeah, it's just so stupid.
Now the $2 trillion has been over. Yeah, it literally can't dogfight.
Oops, that's the board, not the quest area. Okay, what's the next one?
Okay, just gonna double check that I am actually doing skills. Yes, skills the gun. Virister, explosions of armor piercing, high explosive, rising of shell damage of artillery, etc. That seems right. So they're actually, like, I'm fine just having a little social occasion. But are there literally just like 3 people here? No, there's 12.
There's 3 people. No, there's 12. No, there's 20. No, there's 1. They're all the same person.
Yeah, it's just 20 instances of my stream open on one guy's computer. It's one guy.
Yeah, it's just me.
It's just you. You log on like 5 separate computers. As tradition, I know I pointed to several Let's Plays you probably have noticed, but as tradition mandates, my set is called Bay. It's different base.
Bay set.
They actually spent money developing the game bomb? That's fantastic. And that's more the US trying to spend money on magic. That's never gonna function.
Is it like literally impossible? Like science won't work that way?
Yeah, no, science just won't work that way. Well, it's one of those things. Like, officially speaking, it could be possible, but we do not have the control over the human brain to make it feasible in the slightest.
So it's like supposed to be a brain controlled thing or what?
Well, it would be, because sexuality is entirely not, like, it's physical, but only in terms of the brain chemistry and the exact setup of the brain. So trying to change it through like a hormonal thing just would not function.
Yeah, science doesn't work that way.
I guess you could try to just make everybody so horny that they want to fuck men as well as women. So you could just like drop a bunch of I don't know.
Although I don't know where this starts.
You'd have to change their DNA or literally instantly mess with their brain chemistry in such a way that it doesn't kill them, or like you'd have to have perfect understanding of the brain.
Well, where is this thing? Fighting a Rathian, by the way.
Theoretically, you could change the human body in literally any way, shape, or form. But that's a pretty big if.
I did choose the right quest, didn't I?
I don't know, what are we fighting?
Should be a Rathian.
I got an antidote.
Yeah,
okay, that
that's
makes sense.
definitely the right quest. I just don't know where it is.
I thought it usually started in area 6 or 8 too. Maybe it's in area 5 or 4?
I'm going to check up in 7.
We both checked in 2 already. We ran through that.
Yeah. I ran through 4.
Yeah. You was like, yeah, if you could design a gay bomb, you should just design a healing bomb to make sure no one dies.
Maybe I'll go back to 4. Might have flown in there.
Oh, you checked 4?
Yeah.
Did either of us check 5, or are we both circling around the same way?
I went into 5. No, it's not in here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking in reality. Just make them so horny that they don't even look for their preference.
You go into 5, I'll go into 2.
Okay.
This way, if we split up a bit, we can find it faster. Not in here.
I don't have access to the cat who sells the potions. I'll make it smell absolutely awful so people don't take unnecessary risks. I like that. Yeah. It's like, oh no, we have an injured hiker up on a mountain. Yeah, just fire a missile at him. He'll get better.
I don't understand.
I'm not sure what I'm talking about. We're talking about a healing bomb. Where? In area 9?
Yeah, I was looking in here, but there's nothing in here. Where's the blimp?
7? Does the blimp matter?
Well, we can wave at it.
We can wave at the blimp?
You know, the
oh,
like,
yeah.
it'll tell us... Oh, there it is! Never mind.
Just in area 7? Okay.
Yeah. Let's paintball this so we don't lose it again.
Good idea. I have a pretty good idea.
I think I hit it with a paintball, maybe? Oh, I'm just double checking.
I ran out of stamina. Oh gosh. I was walking around assuming that my gun was out.
And it was not.
But, yeah. So it's basically just completely open to attacks.
It's kind of like your penis. You got to walk around assuming that's not out.
But I always have my penis out. It's amazing that I am employable or allowed out in public anymore.
Indeed.
I don't know how it works. Nobody seems to mind.
Yeah, it's just kind of there, and it's like nobody even mentions it.
Do they even have an adult-friendly marketing on YouTube?
It's like some stuff's like unsuitable for stuff.
For advertisers, but like, can't you just have the option to rate your stream 14A? Wouldn't that just be better?
Yeah, I think there's actually a thing where there's like, this contains mature content, but I don't know where the like button for it is.
Oh, that's
or if it has to be
creating-
like manually thing.
That's if you're creating a show that works.
Okay.
Yeah. You can use a rating system.
I'm gonna get hit.
Ow. Right into the way of that.
Oh, and I got ran over. Let's try not to get run over again.
I often do those side steps right into the way of harm. Just because I always want to reposition for a better shot.
By the way, I was doing some quests off screen, and it's like, this just looks really beautiful.
I know. Well, remember I was freaking out about how I could just look around?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things you just didn't notice because...
It was just too low resolution, and there's no real good way to look around.
Yeah.
No. Oh, I think your block either stopped that from hitting me, or I just got incredibly lucky.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted.
Nice.
That was a wonderful dragon. The dragon blast hit. Oh wait, did I actually do enough knockout damage to knock it out?
I think that was me.
How
Using
did
a
how
charge
did you do
blade
knockout
now.
damage? Oh, you're doing charge blade. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, charge
Jump
blade
on
has
my cat trampoline?
impact thingies. Or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's over there. Oh, it did the spinny thing, and I don't have any more antidotes. I can just heal it off with potions.
You can do that on Twitch very easily. You can set it to warn people about adult content. Oh man, this is a badly timed mount. I'm incapable of shelling.
Oh. Oh, my weapon power is decreased.
Just hang out right in front of it and sharpen. Then get one face hit off. Yep.
Nice. Oh, it's leaving.
Managed to get a hit off while it was in the air. I hope that they come up with like a second gen series of Switch controllers where the left analog stick is slightly harder to press.
Yeah, you do tend to press it a lot. And I'm
Arrows
not
on
saying
my-
you as in you, I'm saying you as in like the general you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Like, it isn't just me. I've asked people. It was a huge problem in Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah.
Because, you know, you just kind of like run into combat and then just crouch. And then die horribly because you're fighting like a Lionel or something.
Yeah. I haven't had too much problem with it myself, but it has happened before.
It's not a... Oh yeah, that part. I play games very aggressively, or at least my button presses are hard.
I've learned to be a little more gentle on the left Joy-Con.
The second person plural. You know, not many people even recognize that verbs are conjugated in English. Oh,
Oh, it's nearly dead.
I was really hoping I'd get the kill right there.
Hopefully the paintball lasts until it goes to its nest, which I think is down in 8. Or is it just going?
Yeah,
it's going
but
to
I
6.
think it can't reach that in one flight.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not being inaccurate with my button presses. I'm actually just being decisive with them, let's say. Specifically, if I change directions from backwards to forwards really fast, I will press the left bumper, or the left C-stick.
Yeah, it's left and right more for me when I do that. But I did have a problem with that when I started playing the Switch, but I've gotten a little better at it.
This is actually the worst play I've ever had. I might die right here. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Whoops. I did not have my weapon out. So I ate an item.
I was poisoned, and then I was knocked out, and then I was fireballed.
Well, didn't you just get comboed?
To be fair, the poison was entirely my fault, because I jumped directly into the kill zone. Well, it's kind of weird that English school doesn't teach conjugation.
That's weird. I kind of seem to remember conjugating your verbs in English class
like,
when I was a kid.
One term? 2 terms? In French immersion, you actually get a specific dictionary to learn and figure out conjugations. Because, you know, there's like 8 or 9 different verb conjugations and about 50 different varieties of each verb. So every single verb can be said 9 or 10 different ways.
Jeez.
Yeah. And those all exist in English too. They're just not as there's not as much difference.
Sorry. Knock you over a little this thing.
Reality's with me. Apparently they haven't mentioned them at all to his kid.
It seems like they've been teaching less lately. 'Cause I definitely remember that from school, but
I actually have a library class, but probably a bad time to use it. No, never mind. Really good time to use it. My mistake.
oh, thank you for actually hitting me. I was doing a wrong animation there.
You can get some height on that blade. Okay, this should kill it.
Yeah, there we go. I'm kind of trying to work on the tail, but it didn't come off.
Almost makes me wish apparently, I heard from online that Dumbass is actually kind of OP right now.
Yeah, especially
Brendan, how's it going?
doing the Brave style.
But it makes me want. Yeah.
Brave Gunlance is like in the top percentage for speed runs.
That's fantastic. You know, I can imagine that because really quick shelling and the ability to actually move around.
Yeah.
Blind Soul Caliber champion? That's ridiculous. Do you have the game yet, Sendin? Are you going to play with us?
You could use a third and a fourth.
Yeah. Someday. Someday will happen.
Someday, Mecha will be able to get here and not have PayPal or something screw over his money.
I'm not sure how he managed to open a Japanese PayPal account. Like, I started trying to do that, and then I was like, nope, fuck this. I'm going to Amazon.
Yeah, I just kind of got lucky that both of my eShop cards that I bought worked. Although it did take about a day to get my first one, but
They actually sold out. Like,
Yeah.
the day XX came out, or Double Cross, they sold out.
yeah,
most stores.
I made sure to get them early. Because I figured people were going to buy them in, like, a large quantity.
Okay.
That's attack. That's the one I
I like
want.
the I like that you missed the S in sadly because it looks like addly, meaning that it addled you, which is kind of funny, a little bit humorous. Okay, so what are we on?
Sorry, we are on Festio? Yeah. Oh, and then we're on the Urgent.
Sweet. It's all faster after the baloney monkey.
Yeah. That
Did
thing
you?
is such a pain in the ass.
How did you place?
Go.
Oh wait, I just have to join your quest. No, Festio is such a pushover if you can control things backwards.
Oh,
Oh wait, don't go yet.
oh, okay. Yeah, I've learned to do that, but sometimes I get confused when I'm not confused.
Yeah, I've been there, but usually I'm just fine. 18th, that's fantastic.
Oh, in an Evo tournament?
Yeah,
That's very good.
that's real good.
Hey, you're getting better.
I'd be unlikely to place 8th in a tournament for being a cynical asshole, and I pride myself on that. Let's go. Let's go.
I think it starts over in 3.
And through?
In 3.
Got cut off. Just for a second there. Either that or you actually just said infra.
Now, I said in 3, but it must have cut me off.
What are we fighting? Oh yeah, no, yes, not Festio. I think it's in 3.
That's what I said.
No! Ever mentioned that early onset dementia runs in my family?
You haven't.
It actually does.
But I can see it taking form already.
We live a very long time, but we don't really know much for the last 40 years of it. Hi Jonas, how's it going? Do you have double cross yet? Whoa, get out of there.
Well,
Mario and Rabbids? No, I have not picked it up. I wasn't... You know, turn-based tactics is almost always successful, especially if you simplify a formula. So I can see why people would have liked it. They're talking about Mario and Rabbids crossover that happened,
yeah.
which was a very weird, out of nowhere thing.
Actually, I've known about it since a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I knew about it, it was just weird. I mean, like, the concept was weird and out of nowhere, not the release.
Yeah, it's like... That seems an odd thing to put together.
It really does. I'm a little bit jumpy. I'm feeling my
Hey, sub-quest complete.
We are both using weapons that are good at breaking things.
Yeah.
Oh, I really thought I got the iframes off the jump there. I did actually hit him with that, I think. I saw some chips fly off.
I think it clinched.
Oh god, help me.
You okay?
Not really, but he
Oh.
is leaving. Get out,
That's-
get out, get out! Why did I stop midair in that panic dodge?
It chased
That
you
was-
into the doorway.
Did you see that panic dive, or was that just on my screen? Because I was heading straight through the doorway.
It kind of looked like you were flying into the doorway.
Yeah, but instead of going in the doorway, I just stopped and then hung there and then fell on the ground.
I didn't see that.
It was not ideal.
I'm gonna have to look that up on the VOD.
Reality just John thinks I could place pretty well in the cynical asshole contest. I'm gonna fall asleep.
As a cynical asshole, I give you 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? I guess I'm not the most cynical. I occasionally have hopes for games.
Yeah. Although I'm starting to become cynical. Because my favorite game of all time is getting a 3D remake.
Oh no, what?
Secret of Mana. And it's my favorite game of all time because of nostalgia, and I know that's kind of a bullshit reason, but it's still a reason.
You know, I can actually see them doing Secret of Mana well.
Yeah, and it looks like
I can see them doing it horribly, but I can also see them doing it well.
From the screenshots I've seen, it seems like a pretty faithful adaptation of it. But I just... something in me's like, they're gonna mess this up somehow. On the bright side, I'll always have the original version to play.
I really want to play the Japanese-only version. Japanese-only, I'm not sure why.
Seiken Densetsu 2? Or 3?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
It looks really good. Are you watching a shadow by any chance?
I can't see a shadow. It kind of left without... Oh wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Oh. I can do this though, if I can figure out where gestures are. This one? No, this one.
What you doing?
Looking for wave.
No, there's actually a fan translation that's really good.
It's in 7, okay. The fan translation of Seiken Densetsu 3?
Ooh, I would do that. I would absolutely do that if you were to like come over. I always to go over there and play some Seiken. Oh man, Seiken 3. What's its full name again? Seiken Densetsu?
Seiken Densetsu.
Densetsu. There we go. Class trees, and I've heard the starting scenarios are really good and how characters are introduced.
I'm trying to think of like another game that does starting scenario character things really well, and the only thing that comes to mind is Dragon Age Origins.
I can actually read Japanese words really well, but it's very hard to do while you're quickly glancing over at a screen.
Oops.
If you know what I mean?
Nope. I'm confuzzled.
Now, I was expecting that cloud to dissipate faster.
Yeah, it lingers.
Now, what? My computer wore out?
Well, mine didn't. There it goes. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Thought it flew away. It was just out of my vision range.
No, I didn't mind just spelling it out.
Is this a tier? I'm gonna go
I
harvest
just
it
feel the
later.
need to explain myself sometimes when I have a hard time with something like that after being on the internet for so long. I remember the Wild Arms games. They were always very exciting, but not that great. Like, I always enjoyed playing them, but at the end I was like, you know, that was alright.
Are Wild Arms the RPG?
Yeah, but I enjoyed playing it, so I think that means it was a good game anyway. Even though I always ended a bit weird.
Going up there? No, it's going back to 3.
Maybe I just found the characters kind of trite.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that game you absolutely hate, Bravely Default?
Oh yeah, I fucking despise it. Jesus.
They actually...
Unapologetically.
The entire game is like that until, like, the very end boss, and then they do everything right.
It can't be worth it.
I know, it's not, but I enjoyed the battling so much I just ignored the story. Kind of the way I played Final Fantasy 13.
The thing is, I know I like good, complicated battles. But for me, an RPG really has to be supported by its story for me to be willing to go through the battle systems, which are, you know, if you're not really into them instantly, kind of boring.
Yeah.
Sorry I took that shot, but
that's
it was
fine.
a good shot.
Ah, dang roars. Really soundproof.
I actually haven't been doing that much damage this round. I can tell because I've only been able to use Dragon Blast once.
Oh
The
yeah.
second time.
I really should be using my Hunter more often.
What? What the fuck hit me?
I don't know, but you didn't take damage?
Yeah, and I was in the process of using my Dragon Blast, and he was facing forward.
I do not know.
Using his sleep wave. No, it was a system I didn't care to learn because I had no interest in what was going on. Because they didn't give me a clear villain, they didn't give me a clear reason to progress. They were just like, the world's destroyed, and now go on an adventure. No?
The main focus of the thing is, I guess, the main character's village was destroyed, and he wants to rebuild it.
And that's the main antagonist character?
No, the main antagonist isn't actually revealed until much later in the game.
The thing is, to care about rebuilding the village, I have to be there when it's destroyed.
Yeah, that's the problem. They opened up with it's gone. Yeah, you didn't see it happen. It's just gone. Well,
no, I know I dropped the game, but like the new Tales of Berseria, they started me out in a village with a family and a brother and a father character who betrayed me. There's the antagonist. That was a good piece of creating a villain that I care about killing.
Yeah, Square Enix is kind of weird about their whole villain thing. Because they don't really introduce them very early. I suppose Final Fantasy 1 did.
They did in Final Fantasy 6.
Yeah.
They gave you a villain like you were working for him immediately. And then he immediately did a bunch of really shitty things directly afterwards. You might not have seen him, but you knew it was him.
You know what's a good game that kind of does that is Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, no, Breath of the Wild. Well...
Because they just... This guy killed you, go kill him.
Yeah, but the thing is...
it does take a while to get to that point.
The Breath of the Wild gameplay carries itself.
Yeah.
And the what's it called gameplay? I don't even remember its name.
Bravely
Default. I'm
Default.
ranting about gaming. Does not carry itself very well. It might have a good story, but you have to search for it, and I don't have the time.
I mean, if you want to read a book, it's a good story, but you'd rather read a book. Because you get very little interaction in that story. It's like, you get some fights, but you have to sit through...
walls.
Yeah, it's like walls and walls of text.
And just in the main dialogue, too.
Do you want to do your urgent first? Because you need to talk to the lady over here first.
I did already.
Oh, okay.
I'll do my urgent. We'll get them both done, though.
Is the urgent?
My very first Fated 4 fight.
Oh yeah. 'Tis an Astalos.
'tis in the moon of winter time when all the birds have fled.
Astalos is probably my favorite of the Fated 4. It's just because of the aesthetics. And it's also kind of a different fight than most wyverns this shape.
I think they made, Sorry, I actually did fight one of the Fated 4 already, but I didn't manage to... Like, I just tried to fight it when it was there.
Oh yeah, I saw your collab this episode.
Not only that, I also did the Mizutsune.
Oh yeah.
And I think they buffed up the Mizutsune. Like, it's a lot much... It was a really hard fight.
I think the Fated 4 that show up in quests like that are actually high-rank health. Maybe not damage, but they're at least high-rank health.
It wasn't the high-rank health. It was actually causing me to be in bubbles with one hit.
Huh.
Like, somebody confirm or deny this, because I think they buffed at least the Mizutsune.
Yeah, if it can bubble you in one hit, that's a lot more annoying.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like an enraged bubble that I got hit by over and over again. Maybe they have different levels of bubbles?
This is probably up in 5. 4 or 6. Wait, no, I know this quest. It's up in 4.
10 or 9 should be one of the most loved Final Fantasies of all time. But
I haven't played it yet, but I've also not played much of 7.
But the thing is, it was released at the end of a lifetime of a console, and for some reason, furry hate was really high right then, and people couldn't even deal with the main character with a tail. I remember, I was like, what's the issue? He's got a fucking tail, he's a fantasy character.
I don't want to spoil anything because I've seen a full Let's Play of that game, but I still want to play it.
It's... The thing is, that's a game that really does stand on, like, it's the journey is enough of a reward, even if you've seen a full Let's Play.
Yeah, it just seems like a really fun game to play.
The characters are good and you like all of them, which, you know, is kind of unusual. Including a lot of the villain characters who are sympathetic.
Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot, I just remember most of the ending. Or at least part of the ending. So it'd kind of be a nice experience to, like, relearn everything.
I was really lucky to get that hit off there. Once you got the butterfly sword, that was a pretty sweet sword. That's fairly early game. Sounds like fantastic dual blades. And he was likable. We hadn't had a main character that was actually this straight up likable since, well, 6. And we haven't had one since.
Yeah, it's like, why are the main characters kind of assholes now?
Yeah, why are they always douchebags? Can we have a main character who is not a broody asshole? That's all I ask. Like, they even kind of tried, in a way, to not make the prince too broody, but they failed. In Final Fantasy 15, that is.
I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting for the PC release.
It's out.
PC release is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Came out like a few days ago.
Oh, okay. I'll have to get that then.
Oh god, yeah. Titus was like the least likable character ever put into Final Fantasy. And it was really weird that at the beginning of the story, he claimed it was his story, and then he did it again at the end, and it was in no way, shape, or form his story.
It was Yuna's story.
Well, actually, it was about literally everybody except for him.
Yeah, it's kind of like... And part of it's like, are you even real?
Yeah, like, everybody else had an important plot arc going on. Titus's plot arc was, well, I'm here.
Yeah, that was about it.
Oh wait, I'm maybe not here? Oh, I guess that's alright too. That was his plot arc.
I need to get that game too, but I don't have that much money. Because the remaster's on Steam now.
Wow, is this a first mount? This guy has some mount resistance. Oh god, I
think you might have mounted it once before.
Okay.
It's sometimes fights, yeah, because it does mount on top of a monster twice.
Actually, adventurers who do not want to be on their adventure are some of the most compelling adventures. But not wanting to be on your adventure does not include being a broody asshole. By the way, I'm approaching his head for a...
That's okay. I don't care that you shot me.
It was one of those things that's too well played to not to do.
Yeah. It's probably... Yeah, it's weak.
Yeah, Grandia had some good adventure hooks, actually. I remember I really liked 2 and 3. I never played 1.
There's a... I think it's PS1 RPG, but it's one I haven't played, but I've seen it, and it's like, this seems really fun. It's called Legends of Legaia.
Was that the first, like, traditional JRPG that was on the PS3, you said?
PS1.
Oh, okay, yeah. Was that even... I thought you said PS1, and then I started a sentence based on that, and then I got confused. What's up, Yasha? How's it going?
That kind of hurt. Hey, Yasha Kitten. How are you doing?
Where? I don't like that he's erased right now.
Yeah,
Can
he's
you
in the
just
air.
die instead?
Dying would be much better.
Yeah, maybe just like be hit in the face by this. And
Oh, there we go.
What's up, Wolf? How's it going?
Hey, he's a wolf blade. He's a wolf.
To be fair, he did do exactly what I said once I told him to do it.
I think I might have owned Grandia 2 on the Steam.
Also, there is something to be said about, for some reason, shipwreck adventures, whether it be a plane or a boat, are always fucking fantastic. Maybe I just have a weakness for shipwreck plot hooks, but man, I love them every time.
Whenever you mention ships, I just remember the Pixel Piracy Let's Play.
It was... I really liked it. Because it was swashbuckly.
Yeah. And I was interdenominational.
Interdenominational.
You misspelled
Wow.
interdimensional as interdenominational on one of your things.
Yeah, I remember that. But I really did. That was probably the funniest episode when you phased through that. I was like, Misty, where are you going? What? Where are you going? Round. Pickle piracy. Oh, man. Good fucking times.
I need to watch that again. Alright,
I'm
my
not saying
turn.
that swashbuckling adventures are perfect, but they do make for a good hook. Like kidnapped by pirates, good hook. And then, like even if you set up a scene where a kid is kidnapped by pirates, and then he's just raised by pirates in some sort of montage, and then it's his adventure, that'd be a good game. I'd be like, yeah, that's fantastic.
Sweet, let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna double do this 2 times twice. I feel like I should explain that reference because I do that reference all the time. Um, it's from a comedian who was talking about how Quebecois French people speak, which is like this weird mashup of French and English and incredibly bad conjugation. Sup, Holo? How's it going? Japanese stuff right back at you.
Cannot read Japanese. I don't think either of us can. Yes, I might be able to a little, but I can read like 2 symbols.
Yeah, it's if I know anything, it is so fucking minimal that it might as well not be a thing.
Same.
There is a monkey on the branch. Yeah, Yashkin wants to know why you're not streaming too.
Oh,
Are you not streaming? I thought you were.
I am not streaming, but I am recording this, and it will go up on the channel.
Ah, I see. You're posting it as like Let's Play videos or just extra content.
Yeah, it's...
Are you gonna cut it up?
I might. I'm not sure. I might cut it up into each individual quest. Well, maybe not individual quest, maybe 2 at a time. Because they're pretty fast.
Especially, again, Gunlance is really good for for killing things fast.
Yeah.
And so is Switch Axe, and so is Brave Style for that matter.
Yep.
Yard work. Just bring your computer outside.
That's why I did my yard work earlier today. I had to cut the grass. And there was this really steep hill that we have in our backyard, and it's really annoying to cut the grass on it.
Sounds right. I hate yards that are fucking hills. And this is like where I live, in this area, it's really bad. People buy houses that are like built on 90-degree slopes that have a yard. Or well, like 40-degree slopes. And you're like, what's the point of your yard? It is actually just difficult to maintain and bad. Like, I guess what you could do is you could build a like tiered terrace thing where you have like a barbecue. If you were willing to do a lot of work and haul a lot of soil.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what to do about that hill right now. I'm not the only one it's getting in the way of.
I like how most monsters give you the time for 2 stabs before they roar.
Yeah, I've kind of learned the pattern of wyverns of that shape, so it's kind of easy to mount them when I do aerial style on something.
The French, including Quebecois, are pretty picky about their food, including me, are pretty picky about their food.
By the way, I'm trying to cut the thing's tail off, but it probably won't work.
Well, remember, it was super hard to do until this thing got to high rank?
Yeah.
What I was going to say, though, is, yeah, the 2 examples he gave in that comedy video of how French people talk were very accurate. There was one that's like, you know, I was looking for my boots all day, and I wanted to go to work this morning, and I looked for my boots, and there they were, gone. That was one of them. And the other was, hey, you're double parked 2 times twice in my spot. You're like, some of the, oh wow. I just got wrecked. I am super fucking psyched for World. Found Guardian Hunter's not doing as much coverage as I would like, but I found the least hateable of the YouTubers that watches them.
Whom?
Aztec.
Oh, okay. I've been watching a guy called RX.
Alright. Well, maybe I haven't found them.
AREKKZ.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them.
I'm just looking at the Monster Hunter stuff, though, so... And it does look really nice, and I'm really excited for it.
Did you see him wreck my stamina bar there? That was a ridiculous death. I'm not even taking responsibility for that one.
It's not my fault. He wrecked my stamina.
Well, I was hit by like every shot of that crawling forward with electric fists attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because he kept pushing me back. Oh, wait a second. That's actually the guy I'm talking about. I'm not sure what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He is indeed the most likable of the YouTubers who have had some access to what? Wow. I immediately went into a wyvern fire there from a down smash. I didn't even know that was possible. I don't know, I haven't been watching Circle. I knew about him quite a long time ago, but... Oh, whoa! Jesus! Why are you being so strong?
You okay?
No!
Yeah, you need to heal and you're lightning bladed.
I'm just getting out of here for a bit.
That might be a good idea.
In non-Monster Hunter Generations, I play wide shot.
I'm doing the same.
I also like long shot. But in Generations / Double Cross, I just don't see any reason not to play aerial normal.
Yeah, Brave Normal is good too, because after a Rapid Shell you can do a full unload, because you do a quick reload,
okay.
but it reloads 4.
That is sweet. I just didn't... Like, the only reason I'm not trying Brave, it looked really good, is that I didn't feel like I wanted to spend the time looking up how to use it.
Yeah. And there's the blimp, it's really close.
It is just straight up laziness, but...
Oh, this is like one of the maps I really like, because there's that beautiful blue moon in the background.
Yeah, there's a blimp. So if you wave at it, it will mark the monster?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. There are escape routes that some monsters can't fit through in Monster Hunter World, and it's going to make running away much more of a thing.
It's in 10. Oh, you're in 10.
I'm in what?
I wasn't paying attention. I said you were in 10 because I said it was in 10.
Oh, I am in 10. Don't worry, I am literally the last person who can give anyone heck for not paying attention. Jesus.
You...
Not die twice?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay, now where is it going? I can't wave at the blimp anymore.
Do you see its shadow?
No, where's its shadow?
Oh, right here. No, that wasn't its shadow.
It went that way, so maybe it's back in 3?
Yeah. I did not know about waving at the blimps.
Why is Yessik the worst person, Day?
Because he just talked about how I was best. Yessik, or Gunlance Yessik is best Yessik. And then I started dying and being really bad. To be fair, you're generally right. Everyone picking up English NH stories next week. Why did the music fade out?
Stories? Is it next week?
I'm
That
actually
seems
not
sooner than I
interested.
thought.
Okay, it was all of that.
Well, one of the reasons this game isn't being translated is because of stories.
Because they want us to play stories instead?
No, it's because Nintendo did the translations for Generations, and they're also doing it for stories, but they don't want to focus on 2 Monster Hunter games.
Oh. Oh, god damn it!
At least that's the gist of what I've heard. Don't quote me on any of that.
I am the worst person, Dave.
It looks fun enough, but if I got it, I'd probably play it on my own time, especially since I don't have a bottom screen capture.
Yeah. It's a good card, especially for not much money.
Yeah.
But it has additions. No, this is legitimately some of the worst Dunlines gameplay I have ever done. Oh, you like the demo? And you know, it could grab me, like, if I played it and it was really fun and the combat was good and I was enjoying myself, it could grab me, but it just didn't look fun. So I didn't bother.
I don't know. If I get some extra money and the ability to buy it, I probably will. Just because, you know, it's a Monster Hunter spin-off.
If Capcom suddenly decides that I'm big enough to get press copies of things, then I'll probably play it.
Yeah.
Why is he always enraged?
I have no idea. This is like really, really enraged this time.
Like, I've been killed 2 times. Both times have been when he was enraged.
I'm on top of it?
Yeah. I'm not even sure how that happened because you didn't jump.
I jumped on it once from just now, but I am confused. I was about to say I am curious, but that would be completely wrong. Well, I am curious as to how it happened. I suppose that would be correct. Oh, trampoline thingy's down. Oh, that hurt.
I'm actually landing really good wyvern fires.
Oh, I'm glad my cat's using us.
Knowing how picky I am about anime, is it a solid anime? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, at least this time we can watch his shadow. Oh, heading to the nest. I didn't see him limp, but maybe he was just in the takeoff area. That's happened before.
Possible. Extremely.
Every individual season that comes out, there might be one anime that I enjoy. And that's a pretty big might. It's usually one anime per year. Or this year, surprisingly, 2 because of Mob Psycho and One Punch Man. Are you talking about Future Card Buddy Fight? My favorite show? No. Well, what do you mean my favorite show? I have a lot of shows I like quite a lot.
Ow.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. It probably would have hit me if you hadn't.
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of animes I can forgive if they're entertaining, even if they're not necessarily good.
Just out of curiosity, do you like Death Note?
I like Death Note, yeah. That's just good. Shokugeki was really good.
You want to be really mad?
Sure.
Watch the Death Note movie on Netflix.
I saw that movie. I saw parts of that movie being made because my cousin was working on a set that was next door, and I was like, "Wow, these settings look shit."
Apparently, it's really bad.
He texted me one day and was like, "They just walked like 10 nearly naked schoolgirls by." I don't know what they were doing. I've seen pictures from that Monster Hunter manga. Looks alright. I should check it out. I'm very sorry about my questing performance there.
It's fine. He didn't lose.
Yeah. No matter what anyone says about the hypersexuality, and partially because of the hypersexuality, Shokugeki was goddamn fantastic.
I haven't personally seen it, but I will look it up.
It teaches you about cooking and is hypersexual. That's pretty much the story.
Oh, is that anime that was made by the guy who used to be a hentai artist?
That seems very likely. It was made as a collaboration with an actual chef. I know that much. He created all the recipes that were used in the show. Oh god, I got a pink fucking amulet. I don't know what it says. What have I got here? Translating all around the street that's on screen. It's on screen. Attack +5 and
That's pretty good.
carnivorous. Wow, that's actually fantastic because that means I can start specking into other things that kind of like take some of my gems out. Did I like this here? Oh, My Hero Academy? I would put that... I also watch a lot of anime that I don't consider good because it's entertaining. I put that solidly in my guilty pleasure class of anime. No, that's like... There are hypersexual animes, and then there is Shokugeki no Soma. They stepped it up a solid notch. Although the foodgasms are probably the best part.
Can't upgrade my weapons anymore without Carbolite ore.
Let's see. The thing is, I don't even know what skills I'm currently getting, because my attack's now up to like 23, which is unnecessary.
Yeah, you only needed a 20. Yeah, I'll just keep this armor, even though it's kind of not great for a long sword. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't change my style, and I don't know how to do Brave in this. I will be useless in the next quest.
Those are my power posts. Oh my god, how do I find my character? My character abilities. I thought it was over here, but oh, there it is, okay. Oh, it's actually only at 19. Wait, what? Is that not attack up? It just said attack. Okay, well...
Is it some kind of attack, like fire or ice?
It might be. Let me just change my equipment again then. Back to the amulet with one slot. Okay, I'm going to make a quick trip to the bathroom, and I'll be back.
Okay. I will entertain you. I don't watch enough anime. It's like, I really should watch more, but I just don't. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I never actually talked to you. The last anime I watched was actually parts of Dragon Ball Super up to the end of the Battle of the Gods arc. Sing? Sing like this. No, I'm not gonna do that. Jeez. I have no idea. I don't have a song in my head. I'm trying to think of something. But nothing's coming to me. When people tell me to sing, it's hard for me to think of a song to sing. So it's just... Okay, I think I'm doing everything right. I just need to... Oh, that's what I'm doing. I have not yet gone into key quest thingies. The thing is, I have really bad singing, and if I do it, I'll upset somebody. I don't want to upset people, because my singing is terrible. Have Yessik sing. He's much better.
I'm alright at best.
Well, you're much better than I am, because I am tone deaf.
I've recently discovered, like, there aren't only people who can't sing. There are people who are ridiculously tone deaf. Like, I didn't understand that was a real thing until Enel described to me that if you played two notes next to each other on a piano, he couldn't tell you which one is higher and which one is lower.
I can do that, but I can't, like... It's weird.
Oh, 1 second. Gotta get my head in.
If they're, like, really close to each other, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, see, I did not even know that was a thing.
But I know, like, is lower than... That was probably a bad way to auditorially represent a note.
Yeah, see, I was unaware that was even possible. So I was very confused. Okay, I actually don't want village. Sorry, I'm just opening up the hub quest again to see where we are, because I like to know what we're doing too.
Oh, we're doing...
Gala?
Yeah, Dark Wings, Dark Work.
Shit, man. I'm going fast.
Yep. We're in the 3 stars now. I think this is the last of the low-rank stuff.
So, like, you couldn't tell the difference between these notes? Da-da.
Sounded very similar to me.
Da, 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 da.
The beginning sounded different than the end.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's weirdly, because it's a thing that I cannot understand, right? It's like if you tasted colors,
yeah,
I'd be like, what? I cannot understand the concept of tone deafness. I don't. By the way, there is actually a disorder where you can taste shapes.
Yes?
Yeah.
That's a question, by the way.
Oh, it's a question, yeah. Like, you don't taste flavors, you legitimately taste shapes. There was one guy who...
This is a very rectangular taste.
No, he was making chicken, and he, like, tasted it for his guests before he ate it, and he was like, oh man, this chicken is nowhere near pointy enough. Because he understood that good tasting chicken was very pointy. That was how it worked for him.
Weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. They just named it. Man, you're getting a lot of mounts. You something to do an aerial or?
Yeah, aerial longsword.
Oh, okay, yeah, you'll get mounts like 1,000 times faster than me with that.
And he's down. Start working on the tail. I have no idea what Hunter Art this is, but it's 2 something. If it's Critical Juncture, I've kind of wasted a Hunter Art, though.
Yeah, I'm not very good with Critical Juncture either. Ask him what kind of tools they're using. Getting so many mounts. Were you there for my whole rant about like my entire series of furry erotica books that I made about this game?
Yeah.
Mounted by surprise, mounted from behind, double mounted.
Mounted again.
Mounted again. Oops, I mounted him. It was a fantastic stream, actually. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, that was hilarious. So I have started calling the 3rd level of aura around your longsword when you get it Sith mode.
I'm actually really happy that they're kind of doing away with that.
Yeah.
Because, like, everybody gets these cool-ass weapons. Fucking longsword people, they get a giant fucking yellow or red bar. No matter what weapon you're using, you will eventually be using the giant yellow or red bar.
Yeah, it looks much better with the more subdued visual.
Glow. Yeah.
Let's heal before I die.
Then there's unload and mount. That's an all-time classic, really.
It's an all-time classic.
A classic, yeah. It's an all-time pickle art. Piece of pickle art. Whoa, whoa. We got some enraginess going on here.
Whoops. That was wrong. Thought I was going to jump over it or into it. By into it, I didn't mean get hit by it into it. I mean, like, how you can jump off a Rathalos fireball. But it's, like, pixel perfect to do that.
Sorry, I'm so fucked. Okay, there we go. I'm less fucked now.
Get unfucked. The unfucking.
The Unfucking. Airing tonight on... I can't think of any trashy TV networks. I don't watch much TV, so for some reason I always use CNN, which is a news network.
Excuse me? Did you just call CNN the Food Network?
No, a news network.
Oh.
Yeah, CNN's only food, right? It's always been like that. Classic. Ooh. You can barely block your way through that shit.
Yeah. This is why Mega Dash uses are nice, but it's kind of early in the game to have them.
I do have them because of the starter packs.
Yeah, but I don't want to use those.
Oh no!
Too good to use syndromes.
The back of my thumb just accidentally tapped the Hunter R button.
Whoops.
And then I just accidentally wyvern fired the thing. So I didn't think my... Wow, I just wasted all my damage.
That's unideal. As far as ideals go, that's very un.
Gunlance OP? To be fair, I am an OG Gunlancer. I was playing Gunlance before it was OP. Actually, when it was severely underpowered. Oh, come on.
First weapon I started Monster Hunting with was actually the dual blades.
Mine was the greatsword, but I learned really quickly that I cannot play an offensive weapon. Or I couldn't at the time anyways. TLC. Yeah, TLC is the one I want to use. But I, for some reason, always think CNN. Also, what's up, the dweeb psych? The dweeb psych? I don't know how I'm supposed to enunciate.
I don't know, I like the D-pad personally.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty good for me, actually. Like, this was an exception, not the rule.
But everybody plays the fool. If you don't know that
story about a Joker and a thief in the night? Yeah. When I first started playing Monster Hunter, there was no way I could survive a fight while using anything that didn't have a heavy shield.
Ow.
So I forced myself to play the Lance, and then when the Gunlance came out, I was really psyched about it.
I wonder if they'll add new weapons. Not in Worlds, I don't think they're going to, but like...
Oh no. They've overhauled the engine, they're not gonna... Yeah,
I mean,
they're
like,
not going to be adding weapons.
Like a game or two after World comes out, I wonder if they'll add more.
I wonder if they'll ever add the Tonfa.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Dual blades, they're not the highest damage, but they probably are the best in the game for applying status.
And there weren't really that many good status weapons in Generations, but I don't know about this game.
Jesus, there were, especially for longsword, the selection was so sparse.
Was that? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It
no.
hit me out of the air, or you hit me out of the air.
Yeah, it could have been either. Does it really matter in the end?
Not really, other than
Do you-
one does damage and the other doesn't.
Would you say that in the end it didn't even matter?
Yes, I would indeed say that. I'd also say I'd assign this rhyme to explain in due time.
Oh,
I know.
that. Oh, that. Never thought time was a valuable thing. Watch it. Watch the what? Something
Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings.
Yeah, there we go. I do not have perfect recall for that song.
I don't either, I just know that beginning bit.
Oh. I can't shell, but I can. Yes! Get a wyvern fire off.
Well, I'm glad my Sakura Slash didn't come out because it roared. There we go. Well, no, I didn't need to heal. I need to sharpen. Oh, whoops.
I do not know. All I do know is that in Monster Hunter Worlds, I will definitely be turning off the voice acting.
Also, this is a pet peeve of mine, and it doesn't really matter all that much, but I really wish people would stop calling it Worlds.
Wait, people are calling it Worlds? Monster Hunter World. It is the world of Monster Hunter.
Yeah, you just did, by the way.
Did I?
Yep.
I did not. I do not do that often, and I did not do that on purpose.
It's especially annoying when you see it written out.
Oh, what? People are writing that shit out?
Yep,
Okay.
there's an S on the end sometimes, and it's like, no, there's not.
I'm with you. I am 100% with you. Yeah, I like Bowgun. Bowgun is really good for elements too. And I'm really hoping to take up some ranged weapons in the next Monster Hunter. You know, since it's now not incredibly limiting, and you can move while shooting, you kind of run and gun.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Ow.
Get out.
Come on.
Wasn't trying to be really talking to myself.
Yeah, there we go. Back up to,
You know when you're on Gunlands and you're trying to pull off like 1,000 really clutch dodges when the monster's enraged?
yeah. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, that was a big hit. Now, mind you, I probably should change my armor at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will think about it.
I should upgrade my armor, because I have the spheres for it now.
I would just go with an upgrade for this if I was able.
You might have some green ones.
I don't know where I would have gotten them though.
I don't know, some of the quests have been giving me green ones.
Well, maybe I have a couple of them.
I need to not die. That'd
By the
be
way,
ideal.
after this hunt, I think I'm going to go have some dinner, but then I'm going to return and play some more in like 2-3 hours.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I'll
I
probably
have
do
not-
the same thing.
Yeah, eaten anything today.
Ooh, jeez. Although the only thing I've eaten is a cup of ramen.
You know that. Better than nothing.
Yeah. It's probably unhealthy for me, but it's so cheap and so delicious.
Have you ever had the Nissan brand beef ramen?
No.
You can only get it at Asian supermarkets, and this is the original, like they were the inventors of instant ramen, right?
Ah.
But it is the best fucking ramen on the planet.
Ugh.
It's the best instant ramen on the planet.
I will have to look that up and see if I can find any near me.
They might actually just have it on Amazon, especially down in the States.
Yeah.
Hate to admit it, but you guys have got much better Amazon than we do.
Yeah.
Nissin. Nissan. Nissan Ramen, yeah. That's exactly it. Oh,
Nissan, the car company, ramen.
I think I'm getting, like, distractedly hungry.
Well, let's finish this off, and then you can go eat. As long as I don't die. But I'm at full health, so it should be a little hard to do that.
Is it living?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Oh.
It's like super enraged, so it's hard to tell.
No, you can get the Nissan in TNT. You have to buy the big box of it though, and you have to get off shelf or get an employee to get them.
Yeah, you have to buy the big box of dynamite from the guy at the outpost.
Of course. What, Walmart has Nissan Ramen? Okay, the big box is a bit I buy. How did I get from here? It's dynamite. I don't. Do you guys have TNT in the States? Is that just a Canadian chain?
It might be. I don't remember ever seeing a TNT.
It's like a giant Asian supermarket.
One of the problems with that is in the States we have a network called TNT on television, so it might be kind of confusion.
Yeah. That's true. So maybe it's a Canadian only then.
By the way, that dynamite thing I was talking about wasn't just a reference to the word TNT. I was actually
referencing...
I know,
it's a reference to West Logan.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'd really like that game, but again, I don't have a lot of money.
Yessik doesn't have Walmart? I do actually have a Walmart nearby.
Have a Walmart?
But it's pretty easy to find Nissan Ramen because it is still actually the most popular ramen in Japan.
I am doing so little damage to this, I'm almost like... Oh, no, never mind, it's dead. It's like, I'm down to white bar.
Calgary does not have a good food scene. But it has a ramen place that I would be willing to bet is better than almost any ramen place on Earth, including ones in Japan.
That's high praise.
It is ridiculously good. But it's not traditional ramen. They have some toppings, like they use char siu, which is a Chinese version of like a slow-cooked pork belly.
Does sound good.
However, there is actually a ramen place in Japan that I know of that has a Michelin 5-star. And I think it is the only Japanese restaurant that has a Michelin 5-star. So maybe there is oh no, two. There's two places. That's two. Have you been to fucking Shikimenya Cumulative? I will take you there. It is fantastic.
You know I shouldn't, but every time I hear the word Michelin, I always think of the tire company.
Michelin?
Yeah, there's a
Michelin.
Michelin 5-star.
Oh yeah, sorry. I have a very bad memory. Like actually astoundingly bad.
Yeah, it was like 30 seconds ago, if that.
Yeah, I have no excuses.
He's got a bad memory.
That's just how I am. Okay, anyways, this is what I'm going to call it for now. I will be back in, let's actually say 4 hours, so I'm going to be quite late.
Okay.
But I might be less than that.
Alright, I'll probably still be awake by then.
Give everybody a nice long rest.
Alright. So.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and go check out Misty's channel. I remembered.
Yeah, I'll link it in the chat.
And I will see you guys later.
Bye.
Okay, I actually did stop it.